VigilanteWilliamson here with a very simple question. That is, what is going on with Taylor Swift and her fans? Now, I never in infinite space-time thought I would be talking about Taylor Swift, but I have kind of started my rollout for my project, barring nostalgia that doesn't exist, which, by the way, the lead single and title track you can already hear on YouTube. The rest of the album or EP hopefully will be on DSP platforms by the end of the month. We're still getting it mixed and getting that worked out. That notwithstanding, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. I don't like her music. And I find it crazy that these people who have sent death threats to people who don't like her music and who criticize her music are now coming up with the exact same criticisms that her detractors have had for years. Now, I'm not knocking this woman. I wish her the best. I wish her family the best. And I think that's the key point. I think the issue is the fact that she's getting married. And that bothers me for two reasons. One, we're seeing the end of marriage where people don't get married, and it kind of sucks because we're also not reproducing, and we're seeing basically the end of the human race because none of us like each other, which sucks. The other reason is, as a musician, as an anonymous musician, and intentionally anonymous musician, I've always hated the idea that you have to sell your story to sell your music. To me, you either like the song or you don't. All that matters to me is that you find my music good if it fits you. If it fits your vibe. Everything's not going to fit everyone's vibe. And hey, I'm not acting like I'm some musical genius when I break this shit down, but it's the fact that her fans now have the exact same criticisms that everyone has. Oh, she's lyrically sophomoric. Really? Her peak was, we are never, ever, ever getting back together. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. She was never this lyrical genius. She was never this great singer or great dancer or great performer. What she sold was the parasocial relationship and the meta of her life. That's what she sold. It was the equivalent to the red pill for men. If you ever see the post about Jeff Bezos and like, oh, he's a billionaire and he couldn't keep a woman, why you think you're going to be different? Or you see his girl looking up at Leonardo DiCaprio and it's like, see, this billionaire can't keep a woman. What chance do you think you have? Women bad. It's the same thing that she sold to women. Hey, this attractive woman who's well liked and rich can't keep a man in a relationship, so you shouldn't feel bad about not being able to keep a man or a relationship. It's not your fault. It's those icky men. They're the reason. And now she's married or engaged. I don't know, because I don't care that much about her life. But whatever she is, she's no longer just single and sad and writing diss songs about celebrity men. Now she's in a happy, loving relationship, presumably. I don't know what's going on with her, Travis Kelce. They seem to be happy. And now you don't relate to her quite the same. And now you notice the fact that her lyrics suck, or that she can't sing, or that she's repetitive, or that she's sophomoric or childish. She's been that the whole time, brother or sister, mainly sister, some brother, that's your business. But she's never been that great. I'm not trying to knock her. I know you may say, hey, I just listened to your song, you suck. That's fine. What I'm saying is nothing has really changed about her music. It has always been generic. It has always been sophomoric. But what has changed is your ability to connect to that parasocial relationship. She's not the goofy girl who always fails at the end. She's not finally succeeded. I think the biggest mistake she made, she should have waited to announce her marriage and announce her engagement at the time she released this album. She should have waited, and if she was announcing her marriage or announcing her engagement this week and releasing the album this week, I don't think she would have as much criticism, because there would be that parasocial happiness would be, people would be so happy for her. Her fans would be so happy for her. They wouldn't have time to nitpick at all the issues with her music. Trust me, this album to everyone else sounds exactly the same as whatever you think her best album is. She's always been what she is. Nothing's changed. The only thing that's changed is your ability to connect to her. But do you disagree with me? If you are a diehard Taylor Swift fan, Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me, I'm sure you know more expert stuff. I am not a fan. I am an outward observer, but I am a musician. I hate the idea that we sell people's stories instead of people's songs. I hate the idea that, and she's not the only one, right? A lot of people, a lot of artists now, people like their stories and like their vibe and like all these other things about the meta outside the songs. They don't really care about the songs. That's just a part of it. And I hate that about the music industry. So that's why I'm commenting on this. What do you think? If you care about Taylor Swift, if you don't, let me know. Peace.